Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, The King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. Usually they're on the radar, not many people mention them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So I have the update for you, and this update is for this mysterious unknown. Yes, the origin unknown. I bought few fragrances from this one eBay seller. He had few fragrances that I'd never seen before, never had before, and he was selling them for very good prices. And I bought all of them. He had few of them, so I'm bringing these ones one by one, which I never heard of. Did my research, and there's no literature, no website. No, not even the fragrances themselves. You can't find them anywhere. If you live in United Arab Emirates and you have access to these perfumes, please let us know, because in Britain this is completely unknown. I have no idea who they are, what they're doing. Anyway, but so I'm giving you the update for this beauty, and this is Rawaa Alteeb. It's called the name of the fragrance house or the brand. And this one in particular called Afnan, which that's why I bought it, because it was so intriguing to me. This one, guys, first thing first, let me tell you, the performance is a stellar. It's a beast mode. Up to 12 hours on my skin, on t-shirt, went to next day no problem. So it's very strong. It's Eau de Perfume, and is very strong. You have more than arm length of projection for 3 to 4 hours, and then after that slowly will subside, but you always have a bubble around you, always have a cloud around you, and the sillage is massive. I put 5 sprays and it was super strong. So very impressive in terms of longevity and performance. In terms of the who is it for, this is definitely bang in the middle, unisex. Is very unisex, anybody can wear it. In terms of age, any age can wear it. This is complete versatility again. In terms of the application, this is again complete versatility, day, night, formal, informal. In terms of season, similar story. This is all year round, even though it's a little bit on the better suited for warmer weather, but is because it's got a depth to it. You can wear it in winter as well, no problem. At the moment we are in the middle of winter, and I wore it a few times and it was beautiful, and it performed fantastically well. So complete versatility, and the smell itself is amazing. So this one is semi-fresh, so it's quite fresh in the beginning, but it turns a little bit deeper later on. It opens up as huge lemon, massive lemon, grapefruit. It's a combination of citruses, so it's like a grapefruit feel to it, yes, lime, yes, lemon, yes, bergamot, yes. So it's super almost is like a lemonade. Yeah, it opens up like a lemonade, beautiful lemon sweet, lemon sherbet basically. And then after 15-20 minutes, so this lemony opening is very strong, and it stays there for almost 20 minutes to half an hour, and then from there it will slowly subside, and then the florals will take over. The florals are white florals here mainly. You got jasmine, I can smell some gardenia, I can smell some lily of the valley, I can smell something green like carnation. So it's a very layered floral in the mid, and that layered floral plus the white floral is giving it a very appealing, you know, like in the middle of summer, in the middle of an orchid, you're smelling these orchid coming from all sort of direction, and it's also like a blossom smell. So it's like I almost can smell something like a cherry blossom, or even pomegranate blossom. I'm not sure if you're familiar with pomegranate blossom. In my country, when I grew up, we had pomegranate almost everywhere, and that smell of blossom is very apparent in here. So it's very complex and very floral, and it's very And the sweetness start from the beginning and it carries on almost to the end. So there must be something like a vanilla in here to give that sweetness throughout. The sweetness from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, is around 7 to 8, so it's quite sweet. But because of that balancing of the citruses and the sweetness, and also the floral and the sweetness, and later on when it goes to the dry down, you get more depth to it, like patchouli will come up, and also vetiver is here, little bit of as I said, vanilla definitely in here, and little bit of wood, probably most likely is a cedar in here, because it's quite a bright and happy wood. So it's very very complex, and it's quite it's one of those fragrances that when you smell it, it's like, okay, it's quite familiar to me, but in a way it's unique in its own way, because it's done similar things done many times from similar things to it done before, but because it's got some twist to it, it's quite unique on its own as well. So the story of it is very very strong citrus in the beginning, almost like lemonade, lemon sherbet, and then in the mid, many florals, especially white florals, and also blossoms. And then in the dry down you get that quite earthy patchouli. The patchouli here is quite clean and earthy, but you get a little bit of earthiness to it, plus the vetiver, and the patchouli and the vetiver here giving it a little bit of earthiness, and also green aspect to it. This is quite green as well. And overall semi-fresh, starts like a fresh, and then it goes semi-fresh, and at the end a little bit of depth to it. So overall I was very very impressed with it. Wife smelled it and she liked it very much, because it got a little bit of powdery feel to it as well in the mid, from mid to the end, so that's why she liked it as well. But she thought it's quite medicinal, which is in a way yes. I'm not sure that where is that medicinal come from, because it could be a combination of those florals plus the patchouli and the vetiver, giving it that little bit of medicinal feel to it. But it's not much; it's just a tiny bit. So I'm not detecting any spices in here. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon, yeah, a little bit maybe. But yeah, it's got a little bit of feel of powderiness, a little bit of dustiness, and also a little bit of medicinal feel to it, which makes it a little bit more interesting than just a fresh fragrance. Overall, very very good, but unfortunately I don't know where to find it. I don't know how to find it. I don't know if you can find it. If you can, this is very very good. Highly recommend, especially for what does fresh and semi-fresh fragrance. This is beautiful. It's got depth to it. It's complex. It's layered. It's very intriguing. It's very interesting. It just developed few times as well, which is, for this price, I paid 12 quid for it. That is a steal. It's 60 ml, by the way, and it's edited Perfume, and as I said, it's a beast mode as well. So overall, there's no criticism here. Everything's done to perfection. Just one caveat: it might be too floral for some people, because that layered of the florals plus the blossoms, like a cherry blossom, orange blossom, pomegranate blossom, probably, because I couldn't find any literature about this. I'm just going with my nose and my experience. So there is many layers of blossoms, and also many layers of florals like jasmine, like gardenia, like carnation, and also like lily of the valley. These things together giving it very very floral feel. So that's the only caveat I can think of. Some people might somehow not liking it because of that. I love my florals, so I'm absolutely fine with it. That's why I say this is a bang in the middle. It's quite balanced for both sexes. Okay guys, if you know it, if you have it somehow, let us know in the comment. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, and or valuable, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Thank you very much for your support. If you want to support me by buying one of my own fragrances, yes, I make my own fragrances from scratch to the perfume. Nobody else is involved. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist here, and they are super beast mode. They are out of this world. They are very unique, very interesting and intriguing, but you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the description as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye.